In the meantime, guys, she is known as, ooh, I love this, the Michael Jordan of babysitting. Check it out.
Growing up, I was the Michael Jordan of babysitting. I'm the best babysitter in the whole world. I can make any kid do anything. It's because I understand kids. We have the same hobbies, like stickers, and the same extreme views towards stuff like bedtime. And if you understand someone, you can get them to do something. You can tell them a good enough story, they'll do anything.
It's so true, and she has so much more. And guys, okay, we recently found out that Chelsea Anderson is a homegrown Colorado girl too, from right here in Boulder, which is so awesome. So, of course, Claudia knows I reached out and wanted to see if she could come on to help with Mama Mondays.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Thank you so
Chelsea.
much. Where have you been? The last, 12 years of my life?
Claudia.
Yes, I love the concept.
Right. This is so exciting. So, Chelsea, we wanted to have you on because Mondays we normally do some Mama Monday things, and you have given us some amazing tips already for our kiddos. So you kind of got some overnight fame from that video. I didn't want to show the whole thing. I want people to go online and check you out. But these videos are so amazing. So tell me more about how it all got started and what made you say, hey, I want to get online and give people some tips.
You know, the first video was a little bit random. I was hanging out with some friends and their kids, and I was telling them about the PJ fashion show, and whenever I tell people about that idea, which is just to get kids to bed, saying instead of, go put on your PJs, say we're gonna have a PJ fashion show, you play music. Of course, they need to show up with their teeth brushed, to have shiny smiles, and it's very motivating for kids. And I posted that first video, and I had maybe 40 followers on TikTok. It was just for fun. And after I posted it, the moms were like, what comes after the fashion show?
Right,
Exactly.
Tell me more. Yeah, totally.
No, I think there's a lot to be said with parents because kiddos tend to not listen to the parent. And then if you try to get them to do something in a parent way, it's not gonna work.
No.
So yes, you're definitely onto something.
I wanna show one more video too, because we were talking about toddlers. I don't have one yet. Claudia has already moved past that stage, but I'm really nervous for that point. So I wanna show a little clip of one of your other videos. Let's take a look.
So here's the hack. I never ask a defiant toddler if they would do something. I ask them if they think they're old enough to do something. I ask them if they're strong enough to do something. I ask them if they're smart enough to do something. I ask them if they're brave enough to do something. And guess what? They're desperate to prove that they are. They're desperate to show me that they are smart enough to tie their own shoes, that they are old enough to brush their own teeth, that they are tall enough to put their own dish in the sink.
So this makes me laugh, because I think you nailed the concept of trying to talk to a kid at a kid level. Right. That's where I see the brilliance is oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's right.
She's right.
Yeah.
I'm not looking
very
forward
cool.
to that.
Oh, you haven't even reached the terrible twos, darling. Let me just tell you that you you have some demos today and some tricks that you want to show us. So I'm really excited about seeing what this
Chelsea,
is.
teach us things.
All right, so I've brought with me two things that I always had in my Mary Poppins bag as a babysitter.
Love this.
And of course, these things had to be inexpensive. I was a babysitter, I was in high school, and I was just working with what I had. This is a room spray, but I would call it the magic meltdown spray.
Ooh.
And how it works is if a kid is having a meltdown, you just spray it in the air and say they have to breathe really deep to see if it'll work. And then they're taking deep breaths, which is naturally gonna calm them down. They also think that it's magic, so of course that's fun.
That's fun.
And I've had so many parents reach out to me and showing me their magic meltdown spray that they've made and said it actually works.
That's
Whoa.
I told you.
I love that. Okay, that's amazing.
We got to do the magic spray.
Magic
I have a
meltdown
9-year-old, and it would probably work on her.
Meltdowns, what else you got for us?
It can't just be water, but this one's a lavender one, so that's also calming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is magic matches, which is just matches, but kids love to blow out a candle or to blow out a match. So I would use this as a prize. They got to make a wish on the magic match. Obviously, you don't give the children the match. I would hold it and they could blow it out and make a wish, and you could use that to motivate a kid to get in the car or to put away their toys, or if someone's feeling upset.
I love this.
You get a magic wish.
Yeah, you get a magic wish. That is so brilliant. Okay, here's my next question. Are you still babysitting, Chelsea? Because what the heck? I need somebody
I think she wants to hire you.
Straight up. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm so flattered. I'm long retired.
I'm good for you, as you should be.
I mean, I guess I still babysit for my friends who have kids, and I really enjoy that. I love hanging out with kids, but it's no longer my professional gig.
That's fair, totally fair. Well, we want to make sure that people can follow you and make sure that they know how to get your tips. Where can people find you? How can people learn more about all the amazing things? Because you have life hacks too. These aren't just for kids, guys.
And you have such a calm voice too.
She does. She's
super soothing and calm.
Soothing.
So how do we follow you?
Yeah.
On Instagram, I am at Chelsea_explains, and on TikTok, I am Chelsea Explains It All.
I think
Chelsea explains it all.
Show all the time.
All the time for tips, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Next time we have you on, let's talk about like the 9-year-olds who are really bad, who will not listen and have
She's not talking about her own.
have a whole attitude of their own. We'll talk about that next. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. It's such an honor. Of course.
So fun.
Okay, you can find more amazing kid tricks and even life hacks from Chelsea by following her on TikTok and Instagram at Chelsea_explains.